Hi, I am Parth Doshi. So recently I've been making videos on document understanding. So I got a request from one more person to build a workflow using document understanding to process multiple files but with different formats. So if you have invoices which are of two different types or maybe of three different types, so how can you process them in a single workflow, and how can you identify each of the documents or the images? So the documents can be anything. It can be a PDF, it can be an image. So in this tutorial I am using three different images of invoices of three different companies. So let me show you the three different images. Also, in this we'll process these three different images using a single workflow in document understanding, and will write the extracted data in the Excel file, which is the normal procedure in document understanding. So let's get started. Now, this is the first image of the invoice. So in all the invoice, I will just extract the important details, which is the from company, that is the senders, two is the receivers company, invoice number, date, and the total amount. So here we have all that things. Now over here, again in this from to invoice number, date, and the total amount. So this, as you can see, it is completely a different type from the first one which we saw. And third one is the neo billing the complete. So again here our info, that is the senders company, receiver company, invoice number, date, and the total amount over here. Total amount 683.26. So I will process these three different images in a single workflow, and let's see how we can do that. So let me just close all these files. Okay. So now first is the input directory. So I've created a folder called invoices where I'm creating my workflow. So here I've stored the three. So the folder name is invoices. So I will get each file from here using a assign statement. So the code for it is directory.get files bracket environment dot current directory, which is the current where I've created this workflow, and in that invoices. So this is the current directory which I'm getting, slash the folder name. So here you need to specify the folder name wherever you are storing the files. So this is how we'll get each file. And here environment.current directory.toString. Now here I don't want to get the files, but here is where I will store my Excel files. So as you can see over here, I've created an output folder. Well, I have three invoices. So since I've previously run this particular workflow, I already have the files created. But when you are doing it initially for the first time, you need to specify the output folder path where you want to store it. So this is how you can specify it. Now run the for each loop for each of the files. So we need to process the documents through the document understanding steps, which are loading the taxonomy, digitizing the document. Then here we are going to use a different concept to identify each of the image, that is classifiers. After that, after classifying, we'll extract the data, that is data extraction scope. Then we'll validate it and export the results. So let's see a step-by-step procedure of how you can do that. So first, we'll create a for each loop for item in input directory, and the type of item should be object, since we are taking one file by after other. Then in body, the document path is item.toString. So this particular item will give you the individual file path, and that we are converting to string. So document path. Also, let me include a write line over here so we can understand which file is getting processed. Now, loading the taxonomy. So here is the tricky part, what we need to do in taxonomy. So let me open the taxonomy manager. Now, whenever you are processing multiple files of different type, you need to create taxonomy, or you can say you need to create the document type for each of the file you want to process and the data which you are extracting. So it is possible that in some of the files the two companies not mentioned. So you need to create different taxonomy for that, whether that is mentioned or not. So the first one was Acme, the company name I created for it. So here is the Acme. I have the sender company. I've kept it as text, receiver company as text, invoice number as number, date as date, and you can specify the format if you want. The total amount is. So this is for the Acme invoice. Now Neo billing, again sender, receiver, invoice date, total. Now John Smith. In that also I'm extracting the same details, so I've kept it as that. Now in this way you need to create. So now if you have 10 types of different images or 10 types of different PDFs, you will have to create templates for all of them, so that you have individual templates for each individual type. So this is just a one-time procedure you need to do. Now let me click on save. So this is how I've created my taxonomy. Let me close my taxonomy, and here is the taxonomy output. Now digitizing the document, where we need to specify the path, the text, and the object model. Here I'm using Tesseract OCR. We need to specify OCR engine over here. Now after digitizing the document, the next step is using a classified document scope. So now let me explain you what is classify or what is classified document scope in document understanding. So classified document scope helps you identify a PDF, a image, or a document using some keywords. So in this, we will create a document or a JSON file which will contain the keywords, where which will help us identify each of the different PDFs. So just drag the classified document scope from the activities. So just drag this classify. Specify the path, the text, the object model, the taxonomy, and the classification region. Now let me show you how you can create a classified JSON file. So what you need to do is go to this folder, document understand. Just create a normal notepad file. Let me open this. Here I have already created the classification, but let me show you if it is a plain file, how we can uh, like input the classifier. So now this you can see this is the plain file. Now what I will do is go to UiPath, specify the file over here. Then you need to click on manage learning. So now here you have all the taxonomies which you have created in the load taxonomy. So my three files are Acme, John Smith, and NeoBilling. So you can specify a set of keywords. Now, if you are using an invoice or processing or invoice, obviously each different invoice will have a company name. So that's what can be a unique keyword you need to use. So you can also specify a set of keywords like Acme, comma, you can put a one more keyword, comma, you can put another one, comma, you can put another one. So you just need to click on manage learning and specify the keyword. Now in John Smith, my keyword will be John Smith. In Neo Billing, uh, my keyword is ABC. Since Neo Billing is a image, so I'm using a ABC company, which is mentioned over there. Let me make it caps. Okay. So this is the only thing you need to do to create your classification file. So as we saw, I have erased the previous data from my classified JSON. So just create a normal notepad file with the extension JSON, open your UiPath, click on manage learning and specify the keywords you want. You can specify n number of keywords or n number of sets you want. Now click on save. Now let's go to our text classifier file. Okay. So as you can see, the classification file is ready. It's over. So document type ID, multiple formats extraction, templates.acme is my template. The other template is so here we have first one, the acme. Then we have document type ID, employee ID, no keywords, So since I have multiple taxonomy over there, so as I clicked on manage learning, I can see this employee ID and all that things. So we have specified for this 3 1. So now what happens in this particular step is, first it will check with Acme. If this keyword is matched, it will take this particular taxonomy and the fields mentioned in that. If not that, it will check with John Smith. If not, it will check with Neobilling. So it is a step-by-step procedure which is followed. Now configure classifiers. Now here we need to mention which classifiers we are using. So we are using 3: Acme, Neobilling, and John Smith. So just select that. Now Now, this was the main step: classified document scope and keyword classifier that we need to use when we are processing multiple documents. After completing this step, you need to follow a simple procedure: data extraction scope, where instead of document ID, you need to provide classification result variable created in this particular step, and in bracket pass 0. So 0 is the only result which we will be getting from the above step. So since the keywords are unique, we will get only one PDF or one classification result. So here you need to specify 0, which will be the initial index. Now here we need to create templates. So we need to create 3 different templates: one for Acme, one for Neobilling, and other one for John Smith. So you need to select 5 fields from the first page. So you can press Control and select each of the keywords you want. Now for senders company, what I've done is I've used custom selection. So I have dragged on that particular keyword Acme International custom area. Since I've already done that, I'm changing the value just to show. So you need to follow the same steps for all these fields: receiver, company, invoice. So as you can see, I've already custom selected all that fields, April and over here. So save. Similarly, you need to create a second template for Neobilling. Let me show you the different templates. So here again, this is the first page: custom selection, the ABC company, the invoice, customer. Let me just save it. And so you need to create the third template for John Smith as well, similarly, and keep all the templates whichever PDF you want to extract. So let me just check one step. I think I made some mistake. Okay, so Neobilling keyword is ABC. Manage templates. Do we have? Okay, so it's proper. We have ABC over here. Now further, we need to configure the extractor. So the extractor which we are using are the Acme, the John Smith, and Neobilling. So Acme, you need make sure you have selected all the subfields in Acme extractor, Neobilling as well, and John Smith. So it's proper. Let's save. Now you need to drag the present validation activity where we will be validating the result extracted from our file. In present validation, you need to provide the document path, text, the object model, the taxonomy, and the extracted result from the data extraction scope. And then export the validated results. So now we'll get the data set. So I need to run a loop to write all the extracted tables. So here I have used write range activity of workbook. So here I'm passing the tables. Then here this particular small piece of code is to write the file name using the document path. So I'm using just some split function to get the name for the file for which I'm extracting the data. So like John Smith, Neobilling, like that. So that will be the file name. So this is the only step you need to do. Now, as you see, the workflow has all the steps of a generic document understanding workflow: loading the taxonomy, digitizing the document, data extraction scope, present validation, and exporting the result. Only the additional step here is classification of results or classification or classified document scope. So that particular step is used to classify our input files or images or PDFs into different categories and then process them. So instead of specifying the document path, we need to specify the classification results. So now we have completely built our this workflow. Let us run this particular workflow and see whether we are able to extract all the details or not. So as you can see, the first image has been taken, invoice image. Now the present validation screen will prompt. Okay. So the first one is Acme International to John Smith. Invoice number is perfect. Invoice date is perfect, as well as the total. So let's save it. Now our second file will process. So as you can see, john.png is my file name. So we are able to classify it properly using the classification. So John Smith, the document is loading. John Smith here in receiver company, we didn't get the INC value. So you can change it over here. So this is what the present validation is for. But this also can be overcome. I can use different types of extractor. Here I've used form extractor. So you can use machine learning or intelligent and try doing it. The date. So the date here is in not like a proper format. It's pretty different. So you can change it 04. And let me change this to. So in this particular type of PDF, we face some problem. Now let me just save it. Continue and save. Now the third file, the neo.png, we can see in the corner. Now it will process. So we have the present validation scope. ABC company, invoice number, invoice date is proper. Okay, so we got the values properly for this also. We only face the problem in the John Smith file. So let me save it. Now three different Excel files will be created. Oh, they are already created. So let us go to the output and see whether we have data or not. Invoice image. So let's check this. I think this is for Acme company. Okay, so sender company was Acme, receiver company was John Smith, the invoice number is proper, the invoice date is proper, and the total is proper. So we have proper data extracted over here. Now let's check the John file as well as the Neo file. Okay, so John, in invoice number, there is some problem. So I will have to check the type I have specified over here. So here is the only problem. We have the invoice date and we have the total amount. So let me close this. So this was Neo, sorry. Now here, so here there is some problem in the invoice number. I will have to change the type or something. But other than that, as we can see, all the details are extracted properly. So you can follow this step and use classify. So in this, I have explained in detail how we can use classify. So you can create. So the only reason of building this particular workflow is like how you can process multiple images. You can change the extractor and all you can want. Also you can provide multiple extractor, like you can provide two form extractor. If it is not extracted from the first one, it can be extracted from the other. So you can use all these steps to create your own workflow where you can process different types of documents. So let me just again tell you the steps. So the first one is loading the taxonomy. Then the next one is digitizing the document, then classifying document scope, then data extraction, then present validation. And the last step is exporting the results which we have extracted after the validation. So follow these steps and create your own workflow. Thank you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More videos coming soon on different topics.